Saudara, dua aktivis Aceh Sumatera National Liberation Front atau ASNLF kembali menekan Indonesia di forum PBB perihal sejumlah bahasa di beberapa suku di Indonesia yang mulai punah dan juga impunitas yang dituding masih dipraktekkan hingga kini di Aceh. Hal ini dibantah oleh delegasi dari Indonesia. Berikut liputannya. Zainuddin Daud dan Nasir Usman, perwakilan ASNLF memberikan oral statement di Forum Kaum Minoritas di Dunia di PBB, Jenewa pada 28 dan 29 November 2019 di Gedung Utama Palais des Nations, ruangan 20. Forum Kaum Minoritas dengan tema pendidikan, bahasa dan hak asasi manusia minoritas ini digelar setiap tahun dan diikuti oleh seluruh negara di dunia. Pada tahun ini adalah yang ke-12 kalinya ajang ini digelar di PBB, dan hasilnya akan dilaporkan kepada Dewan Hak Asasi Manusia. Perwakilan ASNLF menekan Indonesia dengan isu hak-hak minoritas dalam bahasa Indonesia yang dituding akan punah karena tidak dilindungi. Begitu juga dengan isu pelanggaran HAM dan praktek impunitas di Aceh. Pasca perdamaian MOU Helsinki juga disampaikan di forum dunia ini.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Madam Co-Chair. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zainuddin Daud and I'm from Aceh, Sumatra. As a new entity, Indonesia is obsessed in unifying the nation, and anything that deemed to weaken the state are either discouraged or forbidden. As a result, dozens of minority languages are already extinct and many are severely endangered and in need of protection. ISNLF proposes that each minority language needs to be included in school curriculum, and millennials should be encouraged to use their mother tongues both in speaking and in writing. In the post-MOU Helsinki, the Aceh issue is considered a closed chapter. The peace accord has been largely disappointed, and that has led to former combatants to resort to violence again. From that perspective, addressing past human rights abuses by the military has become more distant, and this should be the real concern for all stakeholders. Madam Co-Chair, Indonesia should review its policy towards Aceh, particularly about fundamental freedoms and the right to self-determination of the people of Aceh. ISNLF therefore calls upon international communities, especially the EU and the UN, to closely monitor the situation in Aceh and put pressure on Indonesia to end impunity. Thank you for your attention.
Sementara itu, diplomat dari perwakilan Republik Indonesia di Jenewa, diwakilkan oleh Widya Sarnovic, membantah tudingan ASNLF bahwa perlindungan tentang bahasa ibu telah dilakukan oleh Indonesia dan dimasukkan dalam kurikulum pendidikan. Hanya saja, delegasi dari Indonesia tidak secara spesifik membantah tentang pelanggaran HAM dan praktek impunitas yang dituding telah terjadi di Aceh.
We regret that the comment made by the speakers does not correlate with the topic being discussed. As a multicultural and a diverse country, Indonesia is committed to promoting and protecting ethnic language. Our constitution clearly affirms that the state respect and preserve ethnic language as a national cultural treasure. Furthermore, Law Number 24/2009 stated that regional governments have the responsibility to develop, support, and protect ethnic language. On the issue of local language, allow me to inform the speaker that Aceh Regional Government has integrated Aceh language in the school curriculum. Chair, the people of Aceh have chosen peace 14 years ago. This peace needs to be respected, sustained, and nurtured. Finally, as we share common objective of the prosperity of the people of Aceh, what we need most is a collective collaboration rather than engaging in a finger-pointing exercise. I thank you, Chair.
Dari Jenewa, Swiss, tim liputan melaporkan untuk Puja TV.